Yeah, I'm good. It's crazy. She said she was going to rebuke me in the name of Jesus and came out with blowing water. That's what all this is.
I think that we've all had enough.
What's going on, everyone? Let's have a talk today about our saving grace, thin blue line, right? The government's long arm of the law sent here to protect and serve us to death, right? Let's talk about this case. I'll show the video. And, this is a real horrible case, but I'll show a little bit of this video in a minute here. And chances are you probably already seen it, but I'm going to talk about a key part of it. And it's real sickening, but first let's just take a moment. We should all feel, we as Americans should really take a step back and wonder what is going on in our nation and take it serious for once and for all. The things that are going on. I'm just right here, Ephesians chapter 6:12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. And that is never more relevant or more true than it is today in today's age. And I can quote Bible verses at you all day. That's not what I'm up to, but you need to read it for your own self. And we can see in there that it tells us that these are the end times, that the demons are manifesting. It's just the fact. Okay, they've been doing we are in the times where brother against brother, sibling against sibling, children against parents, parents against their children, all these things that will be backstabbers, and nobody can be trusted. And this is the times we're living in. And we wrestle not against. We're not wrestling in this world that we see around us, the physical world. It truly is a spiritual warfare going on. And the events I've been talking about here lately, nothing proves it more than that. And we can look here and there and see a little bit of victories here and there, thinking that the problem is the most fooled people is going to be the Christians when it comes down to it. But just everyone, for our republic, not our democracy, our republic, it's just sad it's gone. And this is what we got going on, and evil is manifesting, and it will be allowed. Where evil is permitted is where the demons will manifest mostly, all around us. And it's happening in this case. Proves it right here. This woman called the right. Let's show the little bit of the video, and I'm gonna stop it where it actually, where he, and chances are you've seen the video, but let's look at here, and I'm gonna stop. I'm not gonna show the actual where he takes the shot at her. We don't need to see that, whatever. But let's play it.
I don't know where my ID is.
You got in that stack right there, maybe?
1 second.
Just check on her.
Let me get this.
No, we don't need a fire while we're here.
Right. Okay. Let me see. Okay. Where you going?
Huh?
Where you going?
Away from your hot steaming water.
Away from my hot steaming water?
Yeah.
Oh, I would rebuke you in the name of Jesus.
Huh?
Rebuke you in the name of Jesus.
Better not. I swear to God, I'll shoot you right in your face.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Drop the pot! Drop the pot!
And right here, then he takes his shot, and she's done for. And but what happened there? This is, first of all, our thin blue line. That let's get down to what happened here. She called the police. She was the one that called the police to her place because of some disturbance going on, and they showed up and they checked around the place and then told her that they found nothing, and didn't find nobody, right? And really it should have ended there, but it didn't. They had to proceed to end up going into her home, asking for her ID. She called the police, and this is how it resulted in the end of her life. This is why I recommend, and I tell people at all costs, do not associate with the police. Even the ones that you think are your friends, they are beholden to each other, the thin blue line, which, you know, we can get all into it, but they are the enforcement arm of the rest of the government. They're not here to protect and serve. This lady called them there, and it ended up in her nonsense. And we can say, oh well, this officer, you know, he has been convicted, but what, you know, will he serve time in a real jail or around other high government people? You know, right? That's you know, where they're not a threat to each other, and you know, who knows? But the thing is, but that don't resolve the rest of it. We see this kind of nonsense happening day in and day out anymore. It's happening all across this nation, and something needs to be done about it. And we're going to just sit back, and it's going to continue. It's going to get worse, and we're going to see the demons manifest through every place where the evils are allowed, first and foremost. And we're getting surrounded by it, and it's happening right here. And this proves it, because if we see in the video, she says to him, she's no threat at all, and she's going to turn off the boiling water because they told her to do that. So she goes over to do that. The officer says something to her, and she says, "I rebuke you in the name of Jesus." And immediately he says, "What? You better not. I'll blow your head off."
Oh, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus.
Huh?
I rebuke you in the name of
You better not. I swear to God, I'll shoot you right in your face.
Okay.
And he has his gun out, and she sees that. She tries to apologize, tries to back down, and he blows her away. You ain't bringing Jesus into this situation. No, that's how they see it. You ain't bringing Jesus into this situation, because they had to get rid of her, because, you know, and sadly for her, she didn't stand strong on that. She backed down. The demon in this man seen it and took her out before she had a chance to really call on the name, truly call on the name of Jesus. And that's where that's at. That's sickening. That's where we're at, you know. And what do? We keep on back the blue, support the blue, and we don't see how evil and sadistic these people are. But like, I know people around me that back the blue and stuff like that. You know, they'll say so or whatever. Well, because around here, you know, but it's spreading worse and worse. And the problem is, it's not just this guy. How come the partner isn't held accountable? He did nothing to stop his partner from just outright killing this woman for nothing more than calling on the name of Jesus, right? That's what it boils down to. This is where we're at, and this evil is manifested, and the demons are manifesting what they've been doing. Well, you know, we can blow it off all we want, but the truth is, for how many years now, and they do it more and more every year, worse and worse. They've been doing, CERN's been doing their projects, where they even talk about opening portals and things are coming through. We got, you know, all these satanic groups doing their things that are connected to the government, and doing their rituals, and they're trying to open the doorway, and this is true, and we see it now on every event, any kind of event, whether it be like the Super Bowl, the Grammys, even political events. Now they have to have all this, these stars involved, and they got to do their satanic performances right there for the whole world to see, because they are doing this and bringing the demons through, and they are manifesting into all the evil people. That's what it's coming down to, and that's what this officer is. And, you know, the other officer did nothing to prevent that, or to help the woman, right? They don't They're not there to protect us and serve us. You take a chance no matter what. Once you start having interactions with any officer, you take a chance that your life will be gone. And in the end, what's it for this woman? And that there should be, I gotta watch how I say it, I suppose, whatever, right? But what kind of repercussions should this officer face, right? We need to start having true repercussions, and we need to start getting changes where they belong properly, and understand that, and sadly the Christians are misled, and they're gonna, this Christian nationality thing is on the rise, and they're gonna start accepting things, believing that they're gonna be fooled, and it's gonna end up turning out bad for all of us. The evil's just gonna be, these are the times we're in, and we gotta start, looking at ourselves and you truly praying and keep your eyes open. And my thing is, I'm staying away from everything and everyone anymore. That's I used to always go to these biker events and show my support, and there's a local one going on for this weekend. Normally I would support that one. The way my situation is, I'm real tight with real decisive on making sure I support where I'm gonna feel it belongs. And this one particular event, I would normally support it, but it comes out to be that it's from a Thin Blue Line motorcycle club, right? Like, they're the ones putting it on, a law enforcement club it's called, and I remember when them first started coming onto the scene, and these guys all, now it's officers, cops now joining, starting their own motorcycle clubs because they can't join normal ones, and now, so now they make their own motorcycle gang, right? And so they run around partying it up like, with everybody else, and then doing all the stuff that they'll later arrest everybody else for. They're just sick bastards, and it's way worse than that. But when I seen that this was put on by that, this is what we have to do. We have to stop this mentality of back the blue, support the Thin Blue Line and stuff like that. We have to stop that. We have to get rid of it. And because it's only helping us, we have to understand if they're not for us. They're a waste of our tax money, and they're at war against us, whether we like to see it or not. It's happening every day. And so my thing is, when I see stuff like that, first of all, this whole around here anymore, this whole motorcycle events and stuff like that, it's all a bunch of fakes. The truth is, the fakeness and the evilness and all this, the worldly stuff has entered into everything. There's no true brotherhood anymore. There's no true, it's either, you'll get along fine as long as you sit here and take part in everybody's sins too with them. But when you don't want nothing to do with it, it's going to be a lonely world, right? Because something like that, I can't show support for that anymore. Normally I would, under normal circumstances I would, but once, possibly, and other stuff is connected to just a whole bunch of fake people who want to pretend that because they went out and got a bike, they're now a biker, and they got, they're not. They're a bunch of fakes who all out for themselves. This whole selfish world is what it's come down to, and we got to start putting our minds where they belong, our support where it belongs, and our attention where it belongs. And we got to get it out of politics. We got to step, people who truly want to get their way to heaven, you got to step away from that. Consider maybe not, I don't want to get involved in your politics or whatever, but it's all a plan to destroy us. And this is the truth. It's all a plan to destroy us. It's all connected to the evil. And, it's stuff like this that proves that. And it's, this is just one more thing that proves it. It proves that you can't, that the demons are manifesting, and one more proof, your life is on the line once the law enforcement gets near you. That's what it boils down to. So, anyways, let me know your thoughts in the comments. I got some other stuff I'm working on, but seen this pop up, and I wanted to have some say on it, and, add my 2 cents in there, and I wanted to point out this. Take this for what it's worth. Right there, it's right in your face. It's right in your face, and of course they had to do something about it because somebody had a body cam rolling the whole time. They couldn't lie their way out of this, and start looking at this world for everything that it truly is, and that's, we're too blind to everything. You need to yank your support from all the black to blue stuff. That's the truth, because they are all one gang together, and that his partner did nothing to stop that, and how dare her try to call in the name of Jesus, call him into this situation. No, we're here, we'll command you, and we'll take your life because of it. That's what it is, exactly what happened. So keep that in mind. This is all proof that it's all manifesting, and that we wrestle not with flesh and blood. It's a spiritual war going on, and it's coming to light. Anyways, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you.
Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep his commandments, for that is the whole duty of man.